Hey guys, we're going to be talking about the progress we have made throughout the course of the year. In the lead up to creating our final thriller, we went through several important production steps. They were pre-production, production and post-production. In the prelim, we learned how to use the 180-degree rule, and we also learned how to create a brief storyboard, so when we were filming we know what to do. But our storyboard was very brief, so when it came to filming the actual prelim, we found that it was hard to keep track of what shots to use and what was actually going on.
With our thriller, as we had more time to prepare, we were able to create more detailed storyboards and we were able to find a suitable location and suitable property to use. Also, from doing the prelim task, we applied our knowledge of the 180 rule and the rule of thirds.
So in the production process of the prelim, we were fairly confident with using the camera, but as we didn't have much time, we were unable to have a range of shots to use, which affected us in the editing process, and the shots were sometimes too long. There was also, we weren't expecting one of our group members to be absent, so when we came across this, we found that it was difficult to improvise, although we did manage to get over it in the end. And we didn't have all the props that we needed, as we didn't have much time to prepare for this.
As we had a lot more time with the thriller, we used a range of shots such as close-ups and long shots and different camera angles. We created a schedule so that we were able to stay on task and film a lot of footage. Creating a schedule helped us,
Stay on task.
Creating a schedule helped us to stay on task and
give us enough time to film and edit our work. So the first stage was the post-production, and this included the editing of the clips and sound. For the prelim, we had limited amount of time to edit, so we couldn't create our own sounds, so we got some sounds off YouTube and added it in. We did manage to get some sort of Foley sound in, such as the knock on the door and the door closing, but it wasn't much, but it still enabled us to gain some sort of experience using Soundtrack.
And with the thriller, we were able to create our own sounds in Soundtrack Pro as we had a lot more time. And we had a range of shots, so it was easier to edit and piece them together. And where the clips were shorter, we were able to cut them and then put them together with different shots and angles. We also had a lot more experience in editing, so we found it easier to do. And when we had more experience with Soundtrack Pro as well, we were able to edit them together, edit the video and sound together properly.
Yeah, so basically we have progressed a lot throughout the year, from just learning simple skills such as cutting the piece together to adding transitions to our work and adding the titles to make it flow.
Yeah, we also added titles to our thriller, which we didn't do with our prelim. We had no titles in our prelim, but we had titles with our thriller. Yeah, that's it.
So this is a tracking shot of James walking into the room and taking a seat. As you can see, not a lot of range of shots have been used here, and it's just one straightforward tracking shot. In comparison to our thriller, where we used a range of shots such as close-ups and mid-shots, and we also used match cuts to divert the attention from the fact that she's walking to her desk. So this is a storyboard we created for our prelim. As you can see, it has very little description in it. So when it came to filming the actual prelim, we had difficulty knowing exactly what to do. Although we did know what shot types to use, it wasn't very clear. In comparison to the storyboard we created for our thriller, which had more description in it and was more precise in the camera shot types that we could use. For example, as you can see in the fifth picture, there's an extreme close-up, and there's over-the-shoulder shots as well used. So as you can see, throughout the year we have learned how to do a lot of things, from basic camera skills and editing skills to more advanced skills on
using different software such as Soundtrack Pro
and Final Cut and Camtasia right now, which is what we're using right now.
So as you can see, we've progressed quite far and our final product was great.